Hello, everyone. So we are back from spring break this week, and it is now week 7 of our class. So let's take a look at what we've got going on this week. You are primarily focused on essay 1, your claim of fact essay, finishing that up. So for this week, on Friday, March 28th, you have a reading to do, an assignment. There are several different articles here, all about integrating sources into your essay. So how to introduce your sources, quoting directly, paraphrasing, or summarizing, and also a little bit about citation. Um, I have graded everyone's rough drafts, and I've also given you some feedback specifically regarding the MLA formatting of your document, your in-text citations, as well as your works cited page. So please view that feedback, which I've made note of down here. Make sure you view the feedback on your rough draft, as well as use the feedback that you've gotten from your tutoring session to revise and edit and really make your essay the best that it can be. Um, Another thing I wanted to mention is that if you go to the home page here where it says resources, there is a link to MLA resources. And there are several links for just overall general MLA formatting of like your paper, for instance, several links for citing and using sources for your works cited. There's even a fun little game that you can play. And then there's also a link to the actual MLA handbook that you can access for free on the Internet Archive, or you can kind of just scroll through it here. So really though, there's no excuse for your paper to be formatted incorrectly. It takes a little bit of time and attention to detail to get it right. But that is part of the learning experience and part of what you're expected to do for your essays. So please make sure that you are paying attention to those details and you are, doing that extra research and checking that your works cited page citations are correct, your in-text citations are correct, that your overall document is formatted correctly as well. Um, it's just really important because it makes it so that I'm not distracted by those different formatting elements when I'm trying to assess the content of your paper. It's also really important when it comes to giving credit, giving proper credit to your sources, right? We want to make sure that we are citing them correctly, and that we're giving credit where credit is due. Okay, so the second thing that is due Friday, March 28th is the claim of fact tutoring. This is your first required or assigned tutoring session, and there are a couple of different options for you. So just follow these directions here. You need to click on what's called tutoring support in order to access one of the tutoring options. So I actually need to slightly update these directions because they've changed a couple things. But you click on tutoring support and it's going to take you to this page. So you can connect with a Chafee tutor. You can go to the Star CA tutoring, or you can do the after hours net tutoring center. So the Star CA and the Chafee tutors are all live tutoring sessions that you can do online. In the case of Chafee, you can meet with a tutor in person if you prefer. The Net Tutor is very convenient because you can upload your essay and then you'll receive it back within 24 hours with feedback. However, you can't ask questions of the tutor in that form. So that is one downside that students say, they can't follow up with a question or get clarification on something a tutor might say. But overall, people find that option very helpful, aside from those maybe smaller points. It really depends kind of on your what you're looking for and kind of your personality as well, I think. So, so this is the tutoring session, and so you have the tutoring appointment. And then you're going to write a short reflection paragraph about your experience. And then you'll submit the verification for tutoring. Usually you'll get an email, or, once you sign up, you'll get some sort of, you know, receipt of your tutoring session appointment. So take a screenshot of that and you can upload that as your verification and then your reflection paragraph. Okay, back to the week 7 page. So that is what you need to do for Friday. And then for Monday, your final draft of the claim of fact essay is due. So please submit that by midnight on Monday, March 31st. Again, please make sure you view the feedback on your rough draft and use the feedback from your tutoring session to really make this essay the best that it can be. If you don't know how, there's actually two ways that I leave feedback for you. One is like in the comment section on an assignment, and the other one is by making annotations on your actual document. So if you click here, this will take you to a Canvas page that just explains how you can view the comments and the annotation feedback. So it will kind of walk you through step by step how to view assignment comments. And then, it'll kind of show you here on your assignments page to view the annotated comments. If you click on your submission, you can view feedback by clicking on the little blue link there. Okay, that is it. I hope you all have a great week. I am having office hours this evening. I'm also having office hours on Wednesday. So if you need anything, please feel free to jump on and chat. You can also always send me a message through the inbox or email me directly. All right, have a great week. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.